Hello, wonderful grade fours. It's Mrs. Oakes, and I'm here with your math video for today. Now, I'm just letting you know that today's video is gonna come. It'll be posted regularly on our class story. I am away today, so if you're watching this on Friday, I am away today. I have a family matter that I need to attend to, so I'm away. I will not be able to respond to messages. But I will be responding first thing on Monday, okay? So if there's anything in the video that you need or any extras, I posted in the math channel of our class team. If there's anything extra that you needed for this week, it'll be on the math channel of our class team. I will be here to answer questions or respond to your messages, so if you want to send me your work, I will see it when I'm back on Monday. But I am away today for my family, for something with my family, all right? So I have given you all the work you need, just like regularly. The video will get posted. The assignments are all there. You can send me messages. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to check in, so I'm saying I won't. I might be able to. I'm not sure. But I will definitely be back checking messages and responding on Monday, all right? So remember, you can send me a message. All of the help you need for this video should be there. If for some reason you can't get it done, wait, and I will respond on Monday. Even though Monday is not an English day, I will make sure that I will respond to anything from this day first. So I will make sure that I respond to your messages Monday morning. So don't worry. If it turns out that the video does not give you everything you need, I'll be here to help you on Monday, all right? The video should explain everything, but if you're unclear, again, I will be back on Monday to help you out. I can set up an appointment or I can respond to your message, whatever works best for you. All right, enough of my talking. Let's get started on Friday's math.
All right, grade 4, we're going to get started with some data management today. So data is kind of results or something that you've collected from some sort of investigation or survey. So this one is a survey. Sometimes we do data management for science. Like when we did our popcorn experiments, we used the data that we acquired or collected to answer questions. Here it's telling data management, and just let me zoom out. Data management, and it is talking about how Lawrence surveyed kids, so we know it's a survey, in his grade to find out what types of books they like to read. Here are the results. Now we're going to create a tally chart. So tally charts, remember, from grade 2 and 3 are groups of 5. So fiction is 25, so it'd be in 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now nonfiction is 12. So I'm just going to move something under this because my desk is really old and it needs a piece of paper under it when I write, otherwise things get messed up. All right, nonfiction is 12, so let's count. 5, 10, 11, 12. Science fiction is 5. Comic books are 22, so let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. Joke books are 26. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then one more for 26. So after we do this, it makes it a little easier to see our results. It's kind of like a graph, and it says what is the most popular type of book. So we look to see which one had the best response, the most response, and that would be joke books. So I would write joke books are the most popular books. Okay, number 2, what is the least popular type of book? So that's the book with the least popular type of book, and that would be science fiction. It only had 5 votes. We can look. Science fiction only has 5 votes. So I'd write science, S-C-I-E-N-C-E, fiction, F-I-C-T-I-O-N, fiction. All right, number 3. what are the top 3 types of books? So the top 3 types of books, I'm going to look. We have fiction, nonfiction, no. So fiction is 25, so that would probably be up there. Joke books and comic books, they had the most votes. Nonfiction and science had fewer votes. All 3 of these were in the 20s. They had the top 3 numbers were 22, 25, and 26. So we would write fiction, F-I-C-T-I-O-N. Comic books, C-O-M-I-C-B-O-O-K-S. And joke books, J-O-K-E-B-O-O-K-S. Number 4, how many people did Lawrence ask? How many people did Lawrence ask? So for that, we have to count all together. Now you could add all of these together, or we could just count by 5s. So I know this is 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Now I count the ones, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. He asked 90 people. What is the range of the results? Now, the range is where you take the top number and you subtract it from the bottom number. So I would look for my highest number, which is 26, the most popular, and I would subtract 5, and that will tell me the range of the data. So 26, subtract 5. You could do it this way, or the other way is going to be 21. You could go and do Grandma Grandpa's way if you wanted, or you could just know that it's 21. The range is 21. So I'd write R-A-N-G-E equals 21. All right, so now these 2 are fractions problems. So it says draw a picture that shows 4/7 red, 1/7 purple, and 2/7 yellow. And then it says how many sevenths are there in all. So let's draw it to start. Now I apologize for not having my ruler, but I have this card. I will use this card here. Hold on. So I'm going to draw a picture that is a square or a rectangle, because rectangles are the easiest to draw for fractions. So I draw a rectangle, nice and straight if I can. If you have a ruler, that would be even better. Now it's asking me to draw a picture that shows 7 pieces. So to break something into 7 pieces, I need to do 6 lines in there. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And I want to make them about equal. So I'd go 1, they're about the same amount, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will get me, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Now we have to color it in, and to do that I need to have yellow, purple, and red. Guys, I'm not too picky. I don't have red, so I'm going to use pink for that. And I need to draw 4/7 pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my next one has to be purple. So I'm going to do purple. And I have to do 1/7 purple. So I would color in 1/7. The next one is going to be 2/7 yellow. 1, 2. So now it's asking how many sevenths were there in all. Well, all of them are colored in, so I know that there are 7 in all. 7 sevenths. Now, this one here, it says there are 10 kids all together. 3 of them are wearing black shoes and the rest are wearing white shoes. What fraction of the kids are wearing white shoes? So 3 out of 10 are wearing black shoes and the rest are wearing white shoes. So I could just draw 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you could also just say 3 plus 7 is 10 and know that it's 7/10. But if you're thinking that you're not too sure where that number is coming from, then pay attention. So I knew that there's 10 kids altogether. If 3 of them are wearing black shoes, then 7 of them will be wearing white shoes. But the fraction of kids that are wearing white shoes, we are going to, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Those are the kids that are wearing black shoes. Everyone else is wearing white shoes. Let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 altogether are wearing white shoes. Are wearing white shoes. All right, so 7 out of 10 are wearing white shoes. Okay, let's go to the other side. Now, this is a zoo fun. It says, use the map of the zoo to answer the questions below. So here is the map of your zoo, and it's asking you the perimeter of different things, or the area. Now remember, the perimeter is around the outside. The area is the surface on the inside. So the first question asks, what is the perimeter of the elephant exhibit? So I would look, here is the elephant exhibit, this one that's kind of like an L. Seems rather small to me to be an elephant exhibit, but hey. Then I would go and I would count the perimeter, which is all the way around the outside. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now it's 30 units. Now, when you have a shape like that and it's got lots of different parts, I do find that sometimes kids find it challenging to do this, to count it out properly and not lose their place. So what you can do is count each side and add it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's 5. This one's 2. This one's 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could go and add 5 and 5 is 10, plus 8 is 18, 19, 20, 27, 28, 29, 30. You could add them up or you could count. It's totally up to you. What is the combined area of the snack bar and entrance? So again, the area, when you figure out area, it's length times width. That gives you area. And we write it equals in units squared, or area. So I'm gonna first figure out the entrance. So I'd go length is 1, 2, 3, 4. Or sorry, that's the width. And the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So to find the entrance area, you would do 4 times 8. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the snack bar. I've got 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So to figure out the snack bar area, you would do 2 times 4. All right, so you're going to do 4 times 8 and 2 times 4. Oh, I'm sorry. This is really zoomed out and it's probably really hard to see. All right, so I had some issues with my recording here. So I'm gonna go over it really quick. I already have all the work done here because I just talked through it and my phone wasn't recording for some reason. Maybe I didn't press record. It's been a lot of filming today, so that's possible. Anyway, I'm just gonna go over it one more time. So I want you to remember that area is length times width, okay? So we were just working on the combined area of the snack bar and entrance. So the snack bar, we would do 4 times 8 is 32, and 2 times 4 is 8. We would add those two together, so 32 plus 8 is 40. It's 40 units squared. Now, what is the area and the perimeter of the giraffe and zebra exhibit? So to do that, I broke it up into 2 different for the perimeter, I just added up all the way around. So I added up, there's 3 here, 2 here, 3, 8, 6, 6. So you would add up all the way around, and then you would find the area. So the perimeter is adding up all the way around, and we did that. I added up 6 and 6 is 12, 2 and 8 is 10. If I add those two together, I get 22, okay? And then I add 3 more, which is 25, and 3 more, which is 28. So my perimeter is 28 units. Now for my area, I actually broke it into 2 rectangles, or a rectangle and a square. So if we want to find the area of a rectangle or a square, it's length times width. So it's much easier to figure out the area of this and the area of this and put them together. So the length of this smaller piece is 3, the width is 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. For the biggest one, this is 6 times 6, because it's actually a square. 6 times 6 is 36, and I added the two together. The area is 42 units squared, okay? Now, the last one, how much larger is the exhibit with the largest area than the exhibit with the smallest area? So for this one, for this one here, the giraffe and zebra exhibit is the largest area. It takes up the largest area. And that one, we've already figured out its area and its perimeter, right? We already know its area. And it's 42 units squared. We just figured it out. And now we need to figure out the area of the smallest exhibit, which is the wetland exhibit. So it's 5 length and 4 width. So you do 5 times 4 is 20. And then you're going to add together 42 and 20. Oh, sorry, we're not going to add together. We're looking at the difference. Sorry, I didn't put my sign here. We're going to subtract 42. We're going to subtract 20 to find the difference. The difference is 22 units squared. Now, I did walk you through this whole thing. I do want to know how you're doing with the area and perimeter. So your last task for today, because today was a pretty light math day, I want you to figure out the area and the perimeter of the kangaroo and koala exhibit and the rhinoceros exhibit. So you're going to figure out the area, remember, which is length times width, but you'd have to break it up into, like here you could do 2 quadrilaterals here, length times width, you'd measure the length, measure the width, and the perimeter, which is all the way around the outside. So the area is how many squares, the perimeter is how many squares along the outside, but just part of the square. So it's how many square lengths around the outside. Okay, so how many units? And then you're going to do the same thing for the rhinoceros. So perimeter is all the way around the outside, and the area is how many squares can cover this. All right, so that is your extending activity for Friday. You can send it to me, so area and perimeter. And it is for the kangaroo and koalas. It sounds like an adorable exhibit. And the rhinoceros. So you're going to find the area and the perimeter for those 2 exhibits. So I would like you to find the area, which is how many squares, and the perimeter, which is how much is the distance around the outside. All right, and that is your math for this week.
Thank you so much for checking in, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. Now, remember, I'm away today. I will not be able to respond to messages instantly. But I will be responding for sure on Monday morning. I just had that family matter that I need to take care of, and I will be back on Monday. All right, so you have everything you need for your learning today. Again, if you need me, I will be here on Monday, even though it's not an English day. I will be responding to your questions, and will be making sure you're taken care of. Okay, so have a beautiful Friday, and I will be back on Teams on Monday to help you out, and I will be back on Tuesday with your next math. Bye, everybody.